Nintendo Switch 2. A lot of things going on with it. Let's talk about it. So, today we are gonna check the AI upscaling for the Nintendo Switch. They filed a patent, and here we have it. Now I'm gonna say that I'm just gonna mention it for a moment this because you can go and watch Mark Cerny's explanation about all of this, and it's gonna be way better than I can explain it. I have made other videos to try to explain the concepts, but if you wanna know specifically and everything about this, that requires heavy understanding of matrix multiplication and advanced mathematics for programming, you can check it out yourself. But overall here, I wanted to stay here because it shows how it's going to work on the tablet when you have it portable. So we already kind of know that the picture, the 8-inch LCD that they're going to use is going to be 1080p. So they are here, even so for people that don't understand, when you see this resolution here, it is not double the resolution of this. It is actually 4 times. The previous resolution is 720p. That will be kind of the half of this. So 540p is gonna be the original image, and then it's gonna pass all through all those stuff to be upscaled to 1080p. So here is the end image that you wanna get. And if anyone can do this quadruple upscaling, is gonna be Nvidia. I don't mean to suck them off, but honestly, they are the top on the department. They are top on the AI field, and funny enough, I do believe that they're gonna do an amazing job at this because AI upscaling keeps getting better and better every day, and they are responsible for it. They are the ones that make DLSS, they're the ones that introduce all of this stuff, and it works fantastic. And games on PC take advantage of this. You can have lower hardware and make this work really, really well. And definitely gonna service a lot with people that may have problems to not be able to put as much effort to make some transitions or like make some ports for some games. This will definitely enable developers to be able to, third-party developers, to be able to develop stuff for longer time for the Nintendo Switch 2. Which is all of this stuff is stuff that they got from previously, from the Switch 1, and they're trying to fix on this one. So you have, first of all, one of the big things that we have here, and I'm not sure if many people recognize, is that even if you have this upscaling, one of the things that it really helps out is the battery consumption, which is really, really big. For something like the Switch Lite, you could get like 3 hours to 4 hours, depending on specifically the games. And on something like the new Switch, you don't want to go back to Switch version 1. With Switch version 1 was kind of a mess. It was like 2 hours, and kind of like this is how it is with the Steam Deck right now. With the Steam Deck OLED, you have like on the most heavy games 2.5 hours, kind of around there. So that is really what they want to avoid. Now this also may be able to help people and developers, when I say people, to make their games even smaller size. This is a big thing for them because they still, and especially in Japan and myself as well, I love physical games. And one of the things that may get affected here is the game sizes. You can see the crazy amount of sizes that they put the games on for these specific consoles like PS5 and stuff like this. It keeps getting out of hand, like 180 gigabytes, 100 plus gigabytes almost every time. But now with this, if they try to kind of give the developers a little bit of a push and be like, you can have lower quality textures, and because of the upscaling is embedded in all of this, it will get upscaled. So you don't have to have the 4K files in there. That increases the amount of size tremendously. So you can save with smart thinking here on the assets. You can definitely save space and make it more manageable for things to continue exist on physical and not be just an empty card that you get it and it's like half of the things inside. So this is pretty much all about the patent. There was nothing else easy to really show. If you want to learn about all of this, watch my previous videos about it for PSSR or watch Mark Cerny's presentation seminar about PSSR. He does fantastic job about it. So yeah, I don't really feel the need that I have to say something. And what you can take away from this video is mostly that things gonna work. I believe and I have really big faith on this that things gonna work out for the Switch 2 even on the long run. We started seeing a lot of AAA games getting ported into the Switch 2 on the Switch 1 for quite a while now. But I believe because of the upscaling is gonna be a factor that people will want to port their games on Switch 2, and definitely gonna be a sensation around that because this is gonna be the future of consoles. Here we kind of see with PS5 Pro and now Switch 2, definitely we're gonna see the innovation and how these companies that are behind PCs also gonna affect the console market, because both Xbox and Sony have chose AMD and Nintendo is going with Nvidia. So we definitely gonna be very interesting to see how on this amount of hardware and this kind of prices comparisons, how the image quality gonna get affected despite the hardware differences. Obviously, I don't expect the Switch 2 to be able to be comparable to something like a PS5 Pro, but I can expect it to be like really, really good and punching above its weight because of the upscaling methods being able to carry this. And I think this is going to be the biggest thing, and not really a gimmick, but the biggest thing about the Switch 2 is going to be the upscaling. Because when imagine like how you see games like, oh, you see this image, for example, how you can see like how God of War Ragnarok runs on Steam Deck. And when you see the image there and you see the resolution, you're gonna realize that this is running on really low resolution, like 400p or something, when you put it like on performance and stuff with FSR. And it can look uglier, definitely, than native image, but still it looks fine. And this is where the art style gonna carry a lot of games. And I'm really, really excited and think now that I have realized how it's gonna work, this thing that people were talking about, the Breath of the Wild to be run at 4K, this is the way that I see it happening. Be able to run at 1080p internally, 60 FPS, but you are able to see it upscaled at 4K and be able to run at silky 60. That's gonna be kind of the best situation. And I can't help but get excited for the Switch 2, but it's not like I'm not gonna play my games on the Switch 1 because I love Switch 1, I love Switch Lite, and I still play it every day. Right now, actually, I have gone back to Pokemon and I have playing for the event for the Sign Rayquaza. It's fine with the smaller screen on the Switch Lite. I definitely still enjoy these games, and I have bought some Muso games that play fantastic on this little thing. Hyrule Warriors, Samurai Warriors 5, and Warriors Orochi 4. I have been playing these games and they look and play fantastic on the Switch 1. So definitely this is gonna be the improvement that we need. The only thing I hope for is that we are able to get kind of like an improvement from previous Switch games on the Switch 2. If that happens, I'm gonna be internally grateful. But whatever it is, I'm pretty sure the next console gonna be fantastic, and the results probably gonna rock our socks off. Thank you for watching. I know I kind of glazed off on this video, but I'm really excited and I really have faith on NVIDIA that they are able to pull this off, because even the first AdBot with AMD and AI upscaling, they do the fine job with PSSR. So just imagine how exciting it can be to see lower end hardware like a console of this level and portable to be able to run with NVIDIA. So okay, that is the video. Thank you for watching. See you next time.